Chris Singleton. I'm John Schaubing. And it's going to be a hot one out there, Singy. Temperatures in the 90s right now around first pitch.
Yeah, Boog, some players love this heat. They feel like there's no fear attacking the baseball. Don't have to worry about cold days and getting jammed. But I tell you what, for me, it's always about hydration because I could cramp up. And you have to make sure that you stay up on your fluids. And it's not just when the game starts. This is something that you have to do days in advance if you're someone that's prone to cramping.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starter, Kyle Hendricks.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor. And we'll watch how he works in this one.
This one in the air right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Not even close there. Going to count 1 and 2. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. One down, base is empty. Popped up. Drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
On the north side of Chicago, John Schaubing and Chris Singleton. And here's the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Angels held in check. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, and on the hill today, Griffin Canning. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Here comes a pitch. Nico Horner stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Fly ball to right. Adele makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Seiya Suzuki.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Michael Busch, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So man aboard. Here's Cody Bellinger. And fires in a fastball at 95. The pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. For the second. Ow.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
That's outside. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Hendricks in his 10th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2011. Hendricks back to work. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, no strikes.
Hard hit right side. In time to Bush. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
Brandon Drury to the plate. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Now at the plate, Zach Neto. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. And ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. And the Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And here it comes. Slides, but it gets by him.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if he can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
And that one fouled off. Man at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one missed. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. In the air, right field. Adele moves under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now the DH, Christopher Morel.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
That's down and in. The 1-0. That one in there across the letters. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. Now 1-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
And the 2-2. A little bit low. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great. Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Foul ball there. pitch. That one not close. And the count is 1-2. And the righty deals. Good job to fight that one off. Line drive, base hit. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Cubs.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 outs, runner at first. And up next for Chicago, Miles Mastrobuoni.
1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Two outs. Fought off foul. That one ripped left field, way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Miguel Sano.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Dives, and he can't hang on. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And now the first baseman. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
One out, bases empty. The wind and the pitch. High in the air, out to right. Puts it away for the out. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting up. The right fielder, number 7.
Here's Joe Adell.
Adell.
That's
Outside. And that's ball 1. The Cubbies up by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Out to short. Swanson fires over to first. That's the third out. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Cubs 1 and the Angels nothing. Back here at the friendly confines as we go to the last of the third. And now the catcher comes up to him. Tomas Nido. Right through there for a strike. And it's even up. Right-hander kicks, deals. Can't glove it cleanly. But But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
Here's Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Bellinger up to hit. Canning checks the runner. And he's back in safely. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. Two outs. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Here at Wrigley Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Leading off, Taylor Ward. And a pitch. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Angels, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Busch takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Nolan.
Next is the designated hitter, Nolan Schanuel. He popped out his first time. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And a ball and 2 strikes. And downstairs. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 so far.
No,
And that's
that's
down
a
and
ball.
away.
1-0.
That one ripped. He's got it.
Now back. The catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Grounded out his first time up. That one called a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Wide throw, and it gets away. And that extends the inning.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. On the ground, out to short. Got him on the off-balance throw. Out number 3. So they strand 2 after a base hit and an error. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Cubs 1 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Cody Bellinger. Canning back to work. That's outside. 1-0.
Bellinger's won a variety of awards in his career, hasn't he? I mean, he's been named Rookie of the Year, MVP, and Comeback Player of the Year now. Throwing a few Silver Slugger awards, and he has himself quite the trophy cabinet.
Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him looking. And there's 1 down. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch misses.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name. He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
No strike.
The wind of the pitch. And there's ball 4.
Outside. Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first with one gone. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. And the slider just misses.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
A designated hitter, number 5.
Now it's the DH, Christopher Morel. Struck out swinging his first time. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Suzuki off of first with 2 away. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One left for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And it stays fair.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Miguel Sano. Double play ball to second. 1 at second. On the Bush. That's a double play.
I think 4-6 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. And right there, very well done.
And here's the first baseman. There's the strike up high, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. And he deals. Swings through that one.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
One ball.
A lot of times you see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Angels strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop.
Here comes a pitch.
Dansby.
And that one pulled foul. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Number 59 up and loosening in the pen. Fulmer also throwing. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Struck him out looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And next for the Cubs, Miles Mastrobuoni. Fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Adele calls it in, 2 away.
The batter, the catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Tomas Nido at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. And here it comes. And that's a little bit high. 2 balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. This to third, and he can't come up with it. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Offense held in check there. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 1 and the Angels nothing. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. And the pitch. And a curve drops in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Missed with a changeup, and 1-1. Upstairs. next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. Slides, but he can't come up with it. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
No outs, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shanuel. That misses. Ball 1. At the belt and fires. And that clips the inside corner. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's ripped for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So up next, Kevin Pillar. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Ward, the lead runner out at second. Shanuel on at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Flips to second, that's 1, and that's 2.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Now, Logan O'Hoppe. And the first offering is not close. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Runner at third, 2 away. Rips one to right. And that's a fair ball. In to score from third. It's 1-1. The throw to second is offline.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here's the second baseman, Brandon Drury. There's the strike. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
Here comes the
One ball,
bullpen
one
with some
strike.
action. Colton Brewer up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Steele getting cranked up as well. And the right-hander deals and fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Runner at second, 2 down. Oh, a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joyce.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
So the lineup flips over. And now Nico Horner.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
And a pitch. And there's the strike.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And the righty deals. Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 now.
2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. In the air, right side. Adele moves under it. And it's caught for the out.
Now the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits up the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's off the mark. Now 1 and 2. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Way high.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
Left-hand hitter waits. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
The right fielder, Suzuki.
And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Joyce picks over. Bellinger dives back. Pitch out, but no action. Man at first, 1 away. That one hit to right. Adele makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian Happ.
Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Bellinger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Now a pop-up on the infield. Sano has this one sized up. Hauls it in to end the inning. Cubs get one on the solo shot. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto.
The shortstop, Zach Neto.
Hendricks back to work. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Pitch misses inside. 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Corner over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Sano in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hard hit to third. In time to Bush. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Captain Fury.
And here's the first baseman. 1 for 2. Just missed.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Just missed.
2-0 to count.
That one misses. 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
There's a strike. 3-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's ball 4.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Kyle Hendricks won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Pitching change here, Colton Brewer.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Runner at first with 2 away. Joe Adell now at the plate. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
In this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
And there's a foul ball. In the air, left field. Makes the catch, inning over. Angels lead one, and our score remains 2-1. Set for the last half of the seventh, and now the DH, Christopher Morel.
Christopher Morel.
The right-hander back to work.
1-0.
That one misses, and that is ball one.
No.
And a good eye there.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2-1.
Foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. One up, one down.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Swanson, batting with one down, takes a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And a foul ball. Right-handed reliever goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Mastroboni, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
The pitch.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at one.
Here's the 0-2. And that one got a piece of him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. So two down, digging in, Tomas Nido.
Nido.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
That one at triple digits.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The pitch. And the slider just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Out towards right center field. That's a hit. Lead runner around second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Mastroboni on third. Nido at first. Two out of the inning. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Gets under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. So they strand a pair. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Angels 1. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And the pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Now 1-1.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but he backed up a little bit on it and stayed inside.
In the air right field, Suzuki running hard for it. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Drew Smiley gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
So now here's the DH, Nolan Shotwell. And that's outside. Ball one. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Fought off foul. Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
So the tying run at second.
2-2.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And now the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Hammered. Could be extra bases. In comes the run from third. We are tied at 2. Round second, digging for third. The relay in there. He's safe.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Logan O'Hoppe.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
High fly ball, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Squeezes it. That's out number 2.
Now the second baseman, Brandon.
And next for LA, Brandon Drury. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First offering, and it just misses. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Justin Steele up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Number 21 getting loose as well. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And a pitch. Ripped to short. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play. RBI triple for the Angels this inning. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 59.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
The pitch. Shot grounder, that's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great run on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So a change being made at first base. On the pinch run, Pete Crow Armstrong. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Action in the pen down there. Jose Marte appears to be getting loose. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Kicks and fires. Little chopper rolls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he deals.
Okay.
In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swung on, belted. Deep center field. That's back on its way. Belly ball. A massive home run. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 4-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
The left fielder, Ian.
And at first, now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. That's in for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Check on the runner. Suzuki back on a dive. Good eye right there.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and he swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
He goes down looking.
Oh, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, it looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
And now it's going to be Christopher Morel. In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Suzuki leads off first with 1 away. And another ball.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here. Wouldn't chase that time. Righty to the plate, and a 4-pitch walk. It just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So they turn things over to the righty, Carson Fulmer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. 1 for 3.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
In there for strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
The shortstop takes the ball. Two on, 1 out. Just off the outside edge, and a count 2-1. The pitch.
3-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. And here it comes. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside, and that is ball 4.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
And up next for Chicago, Miles Mastrobuoni.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. And this is inside. And there's the ball.
Brooke, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Bases loaded. One away. Strike to the outside corner. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
In the air, center field. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher,
Tomas.
Now the Cubs catcher,
Nido.
Tomas Nido. Lifted in the air, right center field. Adele moves under it. Nabs it, and the inning is over. Cubs add 2 on this homer. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Hector
number
Neris.
51.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So digging in, Zach Neto.
The shortstop, Zach Neto.
And a pitch.
No,
The
that's
shortstop
the ball.
takes the ball.
It's getting
1
squeezed a
ball,
little bit here
no
late.
strike.
That
Be
catches
right.
the zone for a strike, and a count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
At the belt and fires. Got him swinging.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Sano stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The Halos trailing by 2 here at the top of the 9th.
Ball.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Good eye in that spot.
Executed that
Full
pitch
count.
very nicely, just missed with it.
One down, base is empty. Swung on, belted. Back there. And gone into the home run basket. It just got out of here. It's 4-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Pinch hitter coming on, Luis Guillorme.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And that one fouled off. Line drive. Fair ball.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Angels making a move for a pinch hitter, Willie Calhoun.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Blue, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Next offering is in for a strike. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And here is Taylor Ward. Sliced hard but foul. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Neris is just one strike away. Wouldn't chase that time.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.
And the final score here, 4-3. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 9 runners on base. For the Angels, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.